Well, it's minus 21 out this morning, and we've had some snow yesterday. Not a great deal of snow, maybe 10 centimeters or so, and it was that dry, light, fluffy stuff. So far the guy who does my driveway hasn't thought that it's enough to plow, and I guess I agree with him, because we're supposed to have a bigger storm tomorrow, so I might as well get it all at once. I have a great deal of difficulty on ice in the wintertime. I have been using those snow cleats that snap on the bottom of your shoes or boots or whatever. For some reason I keep losing them. They fall off. So I discovered these things, and this is actually the first day that I'm really using these. I tried them out once, but we haven't had much ice. These are expensive. They're on my wellies, as you can see here. Let me get one turned around. But look at the bottom of them. I don't think you'll fall on ice walking with those things. You wouldn't want to walk around in the house with them. You'd do a lot of damage to the floor. And I like them because they are super secure. They go on with Velcro, and you can tighten it as tight as you want. I haven't put them on yet to see whether or not I want to tighten it up a little more. But they're not cheap. I think they were $45 plus tax and shipping and all that good stuff. But if they work, they're worth it, because I have to go out to the chicken coops. I'm going to take you with me in a few minutes. I like to go out to the cabin, and besides that, I just like to walk. My mailboxes, I guess, as I showed in one of my previous videos, is about a 15-minute walk from the house. And the roads up in here get some ice on them, and then covered with snow, you can't see where the ice is, and you step on it, and the snow acts as a lubricant, and down you go. I'm scared to death I'm going to break bones or something. So I think these were a good investment. Now I'll take you out, and we can visit with the girls and the boys in the coops. Well, we're out. The first chore of the morning is to take care of the wild birds. To get my shovel out, I guess, and shovel the snow off of the steps. When I said 10 centimeters, well, that's probably what we got, was 10 centimeters, but it just drifted in some places. Much higher than 10. Bird table number 1. The doves have already been here. Oops, I used this container to scrape it off. It's got ice all over it this morning, I guess. These large yogurt containers, 750 milliliters or something like that. Yes, 700, well, no, it says grams. Anyway, whatever they are, these large yogurt containers. I put one on each bird table every day. Now to go out to the table that's by the cabin. Wow, get more snow. Tomorrow I'm going to have to start using my snowshoes to get out here. Not so bad here in the path. The trees, I guess they have sheltered it. It's more like the 10 centimeters here. There's the hoop house well covered. I know there was ice under this snow right here. So far my new cleats are working quite well. I see lots of evidence down to the base of this table that my squirrel has been here. Squirrel that lives under the cabin. Well, that's the wild birds taken care of. on my way back. I've only been 3 or 4 minutes since I put the seed on that bird table. You can see all the birds that have already started to feed from it on this very cold morning. They obviously weren't very far away, just waiting for me to come out with their food. It's 9 a.m. or a little after 9 a.m. and the sunrise here is quite close to 8 a.m. so I'm never out much earlier than this, I guess. Poor little things. Well, there's not much snow in front of the doors, but I'm going to do a little shoveling, I guess, before I open them. And thankfully, this is that light, fluffy stuff. This first coop here is the one that has the 5 bachelors in there. 5 large Chanticleer roosters. The coop where everybody else lives. I know last evening when I checked this coop, they were going to need fresh water today. So. The water fountain, or both water fountains are heated, plugged in. I think they run on about 100 watts each, but the water doesn't freeze that way. And I keep the feed in these plastic garbage cans, which are clean. They've never been used for garbage. They've always been used for feed. But sealed up in these cans, that deters rodents. There's their layer crumble. And then this fancy orange thing, that's scratch feed, which I give them all year round as a treat, but they don't get as much of it in the summertime. In winter I like to give them quite a bit of it because it has quite a bit of cracked corn in it. And corn is a high fat content, high energy content food, and processing that warms them up. So I like to give them a lot of that in winter. Not getting very many eggs, and I suspect I have frozen eggs this morning. Good morning, girls. How is everybody? Cold, isn't it, dear? Well, I thought I needed to put feed in that, but I guess I was mistaken. Anyway, it's full now. And the water, I'll have to come out this afternoon anyway, so I guess it doesn't need water right now. We'll gather some eggs here. What you're seeing, if you can see them in there, besides the eggs that I'm taking out, are ceramic nest eggs. So far I just see 2 in there, and I don't see any on the floor. There have been lots on the floor lately. All the new girls are still learning about nests, I guess. Look down. No, I don't see any anywhere. Everybody is enjoying that scratch that I put on the ground. So I guess later on this afternoon when I come out, will be plenty of time to get them their water. And now we go in for a little visit with the bachelor pad here. And they've been crowing. They hear me out here. My hands are so cold I can't get it open. Hi guys, how are you? You've got water, everything looks good. Some scratch down here. I don't know. I guess that was the feeder right there that I thought needed the extra food, and I've taken it out to the hens instead. But anyway, I've got feed to fill their feeder up as well. So. Oops. There we are. Oops. Okay, guys. For 5 roosters, they get along together very well. Don't ever see them really fighting. If I let them out to free range, they may do some sparring, jumping at each other, but there's never been a problem. And actually, when I can let them out in their yard behind here, on sunny days, you'll see all 5 of them huddled together in a sunny spot. So, Chanticleer roosters are extremely gentle. Well, thank you for spending this time with us here on -21, the early morning chores.